Good afternoon to you. First of all, what's expected from this particular visit? Any potential breakthroughs in the mediation process, or what's changed in the process so far?
Well, thanks very much, Natasha. We are indeed expecting an important announcement believed to be a breakthrough with regards to the security question. Now, you will recall that from our previous reports, we have told South Africans that here in Lesotho, you have the police allegedly in support of the Prime Minister, and you have the various factions of the army in support of the various political parties, something everyone agrees is quite unhealthy and untenable. So over the past couple of days, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa has been engaging the various formations of the army as well as the police with a view, as you said earlier, to coming up with a lasting solution that will ensure that the political process runs smoothly without that lingering fear that the army or the police may scooper whatever deal that there may be at the moment. Remember, Lesotho has a reputation for about 8 years since 1993. 8 years before 1993, Lesotho was run by a military junta. 5 years later, there was another attempted coup, which was, of course, foiled. So the security question, and given the tensions primarily between the various factions of the army and the police, everyone is worried that whatever may have been the agreement between the various political parties is not really secure until you have actually resolved the security question. So today we are expecting an announcement as to what has been agreed upon between the various, the chief of the army, the chief of the police, the state security intelligence agencies, and the facilitator. So we did, of course, a short while ago speak to the head of the army, Mr. Kamudi, who came out of the door behind me about 15-20 minutes ago. We did ask him as to how that meeting went and whether things went according to expectations. In other words, in terms of what we had picked up, that a deal is imminent. And this is what he told us.
The right person to say as to whether everything is going well or fine is the facilitator, because he's the person that has called me. So I think he's the right person to give such kind of answers.
All right, Vuyo, we saw the reconvening of the Lesotho Parliament last week. What's the latest with discussions in Parliament to pave the way for February's elections?
Well, the political processes are running concurrently with this process of trying to get the security forces to buy into the deal. But remember, the security forces are also being nice. In other words, this process where we are now, where a deal is imminent, we are told, between the mediator and the security forces, is as much a product of what the mediator has managed to get these security forces to agree to, as it is an outcome of a nudging by the various political parties to ensure that the security forces have indeed bought into the deal as well. But the political processes have not come to a standstill. In fact, the mediator is literally babysitting the political parties to ensure that what he calls the signposts of the roadmap that's going to lead to the February election, all those signposts, everyone ticks the boxes, everyone honors their commitments. So that is indeed going through, and the reason Cyril Ramaphosa is here practically every week is to ensure that they do everything that is required of them. And so far, we are told, so good.
All right, Vuyo, thank you very much. Vuyo Mvoko, live from Maseru.